India has given a strong rebuttal to Pakistan's Kashmir provocation. India has said that it rejects in their entirety the untenable comments of the distinguished delegate of Pakistan. Now, India clearly then showing Pakistan its place, says the people of Jammu and Kashmir have peacefully chosen in accordance to universally accepted democratic principles, and they continue to do so.
Using its right to reply today, the Indian side has stated on the floor of the UNGA that it rejects every statement made by Pakistan on the issue of Kashmir, saying that the people of Jammu and Kashmir have democratically chosen to live in that state as a matter of their own personal choice, and that is something that should be left as a democratic choice to the people of that country. So clearly, India using its right to reply to reject anything that Pakistan has stated on this entire issue of Kashmir in Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's statement in the UNGA this morning, and that is the befitting reply that the Indian side would like to leave this entire issue on. What we are being told that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is unlikely to respond to Pakistan in his speech. It was just this right to reply that India was waiting for at the end of the day at the UNGA to make its position known and set the record straight on Jammu and Kashmir and the entire Kashmir bogie raised by Nawaz Sharif.
And a day after Pakistan's Prime Minister passed the K rant at the UNGA and blamed India for the talks being stalled, India is giving out a tough message already. In fact, MEA says that India will exercise the right to respond.
The Pakistani Prime Minister raised the issue of Kashmir in his address to the UNGA. Would he use his right to reply tomorrow when he addresses the UNGA?
The right to reply is something that a country can use. Prime Minister tomorrow is going to make his statement in a forward-looking manner. As regards the right to reply, certainly India will use its right to reply and set the record straight, but this will be done on the floor of the UN, and it would be done today.
In South Asia, our people have missed opportunities for prosperity because of unresolved conflicts. We have a choice today: continue with the status quo or to seize the moment to resolve all outstanding issues and free up our shared energies for cooperation. To take this course of high statesmanship, we need more, not less, dialogue and diplomacy. We need to respect each other's rights and sensibilities. We must have relationships based on equality, mutual respect, and transparency. We were disappointed at the cancellation of the Foreign Secretary level talks by India. The world community too rightly saw it as another missed opportunity. Pakistan is convinced that we must remain engaged in the dialogue process for settling disputes and building economic and trade relations. Let us not ignore the dividends of peace. Mr. President, more than 6 decades ago, the United Nations passed resolutions to hold a plebiscite in Jammu and Kashmir. The people of Jammu and Kashmir are still waiting for the fulfillment of that promise. Many generations of Kashmiris have lived their lives under occupation, by violence and abuse of their fundamental rights. Kashmiri women in particular have suffered immensely. For decades, attempts have been made, both under the UN auspices and bilaterally in the spirit of the Lahore Declaration, to resolve this dispute. The core issue of Jammu and Kashmir has to be resolved. This is the responsibility of the international community. We cannot draw a veil on the issue of Kashmir until it is addressed in accordance with the wishes of the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan is ready to work for resolution of this issue through negotiations. Our support and advocacy of the right to self-determination of the people of Jammu and Kashmir is our historic commitment and a duty as a party to the Kashmir dispute.